Hey guys, welcome to another Working Mom Weekly Prep. Hey guys, my name is Sarah, and here on our channel, Work Life Glue, we like to share how we glue work and life together one piece at a time, whether it be decluttering, organizing, figuring out routines to balance work and life, finding meaningful ways to connect with our kids, meal planning, and so on. We share it here on our channel. I am Sarah, a full-time daycare provider in my home. My husband, Sam, is a chef who works crazy hours, and we have two little girls, Celia, who's almost 5, and Bryony, who's just turned 2, and we just love to share and help make life easier and relate with other busy parents out there. So on the weekends, I like to take you guys along on our weekend and show you how we do things that are both fun and practical and functional to keep our lives in order. Now, I'm sitting down because it's gonna be a little chatty this morning. Actually, it's afternoon here. It's 12:30. My kids are not home. My husband is not home. And I just spent probably one of the best 24 hours I have had in a very long time. I'm gonna try not to get emotional about it, but I had a little girls' day and night with two of my best friends who are also daycare providers, and it was just so much fun, and we don't get to get together a whole lot. So being able to have like 24 hours together where we were just focused on each other and having a good time and talking and laughing and venting and, you know, everything in between, it was just so needed. And let's just say, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but we went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. We embarrassed the crap out of ourselves. We were laughing so hard. I accidentally hit one of them in the head with a wrapping paper roll in the checkout, and I think the cashier probably thought we were on something, but we were not. We were just, it was just so much fun. We were trying to take photos of ourselves as a group, and we were just laughing so hard, and I just felt like a kid again. And I just think it's so important, this cat, I think it's so important to have good friends that you can be completely yourself around, that there's no judgment, there's no feelings of like, do they like me, do they not? It's just like complete acceptance, and that's what I have with these friends, and I just feel so grateful. It's not always easy to find, and sometimes you have to go through a few friendships before you find that, but I'm just so grateful now that I have amazing friends in my life, some who live close and some who don't, and I'm just grateful these two live close and we get to see each other and text each other and, you know, just be silly, and they see a side of me that a lot of people don't see. You know, it just comes out when I'm really comfortable. A very sarcastic, snarky, sassy side that I don't show a lot, where I just kind of, you know, just I'm silly and, you know, make fun of people, but like in a funny, loving way, I guess. And I don't mean to hold that in. It's just I'm a very introverted person, so it only comes out with people I'm like extremely comfortable with. So they got to see a lot of that. There was a lot of jamming out to some Lizzo in the car and just having a good time. So we actually did some shopping and stuff, so I'm going to show you guys what I picked up. I have to pick the girls up at 3. They are at my mom's. Sam worked late last night and early this morning, so he wasn't able to watch them. So my parents watched the girls, thankfully. So I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff I picked up after I get it a little organized. Okay, first off, one of my friends, Sadie, is even more type A than me, I'm pretty sure. She already had picked out our Christmas gifts and had to give them to us this weekend, which I just think is hilarious. She got us these really cute, you know, memo boards. I don't know what they're called, but she put, gonna go lay under the tree to remind my family that I'm a gift. I thought that was hilarious. She gave me the extra letters. She and I have very similar tastes in decor and stuff. And so I got these like tea towels, really cute, and these magnets, which also could just be like decor, these little trees, and this Merry Christmas plaque. And she also treated us to this place where you can, it's kind of like, you know, where you paint a picture, but this is actually like you're working with wood, you distress it, you paint it, you pick out whatever, you know, in advance you pick out what you want to make. So we all made different things. I'll post a picture, but I made this Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly was like a 3-hour thing. It was really fun. It was a little stressful because I don't know if you guys can tell, but it peeled a lot of the paint off because when the man that works there was helping me put my stencil on, it like vacuum sealed completely crooked before we were able to get it where you wanted to, which he said he's never seen it do that. So we had to peel it off, and it kind of, but I don't think anybody would ever notice. It just adds to the character, but I really, really love it. So it's like real wood we made and super fun. So that was just a lot of fun. I got to figure out where I'm going to put that come Christmas time. Stopped at Target and looked at like the clearance stuff. I picked up this pack. They're actually like Halloween bubbles, but I'm gonna add these to my sticker prizes for daycare when the kids fill up their sticker chart. I got this shirt for like $1.80. This will be for Celia for her, should fit her, and probably next year for her 6th birthday. And then I picked up a shirt for each of the girls for Halloween next year since they were on clearance. This is ready for Halloween Paw Patrol for Bryony, our little one. And then this really cute cat in the candy bucket shirt for Celia for next year. Like I said, we went to Hobby Lobby and completely made fools of ourselves. But I got these little mini cookie cutters because I want to make a baking center in the basement for the daycare. And so I thought these are perfect because they're so little. They're easier for the little kids to manipulate. I need to get some felt. I totally forgot about that. Some brown felt I'm going to cut out like dough, and they can pretend to cut out cookies. And then one of the friends mentioned these. They're so cool. I wish I could show you guys like how they work. Maybe if I go... Well, basically you look through these glasses and all Christmas lights make the image of Santa or whatever, you know, there's different kinds. So these are really cute. These are for the daycare kids and my kids that I'm going to put with their Christmas gift. This I just wanted to keep on my desk because I'm always making lists and I just love the size of this. And then I got one of these paper chains for our girls to count down to Christmas. These are going to be my daycare parent Christmas gifts. The kids will paint these whatever color, probably, you know, red or green probably. And then I'll take like a nice photo of them to put in them, and their ornaments. And then they had some nice rolls of wrapping paper, like with actual amounts of wrapping paper on them. And they were half off, so I think they were like $4 a piece. So I got this really cute one. And then just this like buffalo check. Thought they looked really nice together. And then I just stopped at Dollar Tree on the way home this morning. I picked up a couple of these flat puzzles the kids love to do at daycare. Also for sticker prizes, they had a bunch of different kinds of tattoo sheets. So I'll just kind of cut these up and they could pick those. And these little jumping frogs. I saw some cute things that I thought would be great for stocking stuffers for our girls. Celia, I want to get this like mosaic sticker by number type thing. It's stickers by number instead of paint by number. And so I thought this would go good for Bryony since she's not really that great with crafts and she gets very messy. So this is just paint with water. Thought she'd really like that. I thought this would be good for Celia's stocking for... it's Little Princess and Doctor, basically, for their Legos. And then Bryony loves Paw Patrol. I realized I forgot to grab a Chase. So these were each $1. So I thought she would love those in her stocking. And then for the baking center, I just picked up different kinds of like cake pans and cupcake tins and a pie or cake pan. And then a little measuring cup and some wooden spoons and oven mitts for the kids. They're very cheap there, so it's a good place to stock up. I needed some bins for the daycare lockers for their hats and mittens, so I picked those up. And then I think I'm going to switch my daycare toys for right now. I want to get actual like wicker baskets, but I like these better for toys because they can't snap and crack and cut the kids. You know, they really can't wreck them too much. They can fold them, but they're not going to crack and break because they're bendable. So I might switch our toys out to that. And then lastly, stopped at Savers and I just got a few books. I got this Bears Christmas Carol. Celia will love that. I got this Thanksgiving in the Barn. It's a pop-up book and it's in perfect condition. And then this I Wonder How Many Bones Do I Have. I thought Celia would really like that. We are obsessed with these books, so I'm so happy I found it. At Savers, so it's like all these letters of different things they did for the 12 Days of Christmas in Minnesota. And then Bryony loves Elmo, and she loves Look and Find books. Granted, a little of this is written in, but there's a lot of pages that aren't, so she can like seek and find and then find the differences. I don't know if she'll be able to find the differences yet. She just turned 2, but she's really good at spotting. Like if there's pictures here, she can find it in the picture. So I thought that would be really cute for her. I also stopped and picked up like 40 library books because I go once a month. They let me check out for a month since I'm a daycare provider, so I get like 20 books for my girls and then like 20 books for the daycare, and I try to match, you know, kind of the theme a little bit. And so I have books about winter coming because that's happening soon. Here in Minnesota, I have books about castles and kings and queens and stuff like that, and just other things that kids are interested in. And then the girls, you know, Bryony loves Llama Llama, so I try to pick up some of those and just, you know, topics we are covering. Like this one seemed very appropriate for my children. You know, and just stuff that they would like that we read before bed. I just got most of that stuff put away. One thing I have to do before I pick up my girls is pay bills, because normally I do that Fridays. I didn't do it yesterday. I tried to do it Thursday, but the internet was acting up, so need to do that today so we don't have any late fees on anything. And then I should have about like an hour and a half left before I need to pick anybody, before I need to go get the girls. So I'll figure out what I'm gonna do for that. I'm gonna pick out the girls' clothes for the week. Here's Celia's outfits. I'm gonna put them in her little organizer and then pick out Bryony's. I'm also gonna change their sheets. It's just about 4. Just got home with the girls. Gonna unpack all their stuff now, and just ran a load of laundry before I left, so I gotta switch that over, and then I'll probably do another load. Hi. Puppet just got home. Picked up our Walmart pickup on the way. We're playing ice cream shop. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday now. Sorry I didn't film much last night. We were just trying to hang out as a family, have supper. It was daylight savings time last night, so we fell back an hour. And so I talked to Celia a lot because she already usually wakes up at 5, and I really don't want her waking up at 4. So I said I switched her okay to wake clock back an hour already. And I said, I want you to stay in your room as long as you possibly can until it turns green. If you really can't sleep, you can come into bed with Mama. Stan is literally at work he was gone before we woke up, and he'll probably be home after the girls go to bed at work. So, but I fell asleep on the couch watching Jane the Virgin until about 3 a.m. Then I went up to bed, and I didn't wake up till close, like 5:30. Celia came into our room, and Stan was already gone. And so I don't know if she actually slept till then or she had been up for a long time at that point. But Bryony slept till her normal time, so I don't know if we just really lucked out. We'll see how the rest of the week goes, but let me know how daylight savings time goes for your family. I kind of always forget about it until the day of, and they were so tired by 6:30 last night because of staying over at my parents' house. They had a late nighttime before and nap. You know, Celia doesn't nap really much anymore, and Bryony, you know, it's at a different place. So anyway, but yeah, Stan works. He's had like 1 day off in 3 weeks. Anyway, he's gonna have a 3-day weekend next week, so I'm really happy about that, or pretty close to it. He'll have to go in a couple hours on Friday, but he'll be off next weekend, so we're gonna take advantage of that as a family. But so is it 7? 7, which used to be 8. I just hate it. I hate it. Church is at 8:45. We are going today, so I don't have time to meal prep probably this morning. I'll just do it during nap time, and that's really all I really have on my list. Our cleaner did come Friday while I was at my girls' night, so I don't have to do much. I might vacuum if it looks like it needs it, but I'm gonna fold some laundry. They're just watching all the TV before breakfast. Forgot I hadn't made a thumbnail and everything, so I just had to get that ready for today's video, which will have been last week. Miss Bryony, we just got her dressed. I feel like we're cutting it really close because I'm making breakfast and it's 8. We gotta leave in half an hour. I think we'll be okay. Pretty outfit. Sissy's getting dressed right now too. Just got home from church. It's about 11:30, and we got our Operation Christmas Child boxes. We have to return in 2 weeks, and they gave a little gift idea list. So I was coming up with ideas. So I'm gonna make quick lunch for the girls and get Bryony down for a nap. Bryony's down for a nap. Celia's watching 101 Dalmatians. I was gonna have her just play, but I'm trying to give myself grace when Sienna's gone a lot. I'm not a huge screen time fan, but I also need to sometimes have a break. So it is time for meal prep with Mama. I am going to be using my Cook Once, Eat All Week. If you're new here, this is my new favorite thing. Learned about it from Dawn from the Minimal Mom. My two good friends now own this and been sharing about it a lot, like on Facebook and with everybody I see. So sorry if you're not into it, but I'm just loving this. I'm doing week 5 today. I've skipped, around a little bit and trying to do ones with recipes that I really think kids might at least attempt to try. So this week it's gonna be this green chili chicken casserole, this chicken Parmesan bake, and the Cajun chicken and rice skillet. And I think I might actually make this whole recipe. Like, I'll prep it all right now, but then I'll make this for supper tonight because it's gonna be lunch for daycare tomorrow. And I have two new kids starting. They're brothers, a 1.5-year-old and a 3-year-old, so 3.5-year-old. So I just want something that'll be easy to reheat quickly. So I'm gonna try not to make it too spicy. So I'm gonna be making chicken, rice, pasta, red sauce, crushing pork rinds, slicing bell peppers, prepping, I don't know if I got cilantro, I can't remember, making some pico de gallo, some I'm not doing this green chili sauce, I just ended up buying enchilada sauce. I'm gonna be slicing some sausage. I got chicken andouille sausage because one of my daycare kids doesn't eat pork, so that's why. I like to get all the ingredients out that I'm going to be needing for the most part that are in the fridge and the pantry, so it's all here, so it saves me a lot of time. Don't have to run around in between each thing I'm prepping. Got a lot going on. I'm gonna stir this. This is my tomato sauce. I'm getting the water boiling for pasta, and then I'm waiting for this to boil to add my rice. I'm gonna let the chicken cool while I tackle all of these dishes, but this only took me about 40 minutes total today, which was awesome. Okay, I am done. Here's the cube chicken, the andouille chicken sausage, pasta, onions. I've got cilantro chopped and then just regular cilantro, peppers, the tomato sauce, rice, the pico de gallo, and then the crushed pork rinds. Now, because I bought the green enchilada sauce, I'm actually just gonna put some fresh cilantro in there just to make it taste a little more fresh. That's why I have these separated, and this is for a different recipe. So looking good, very easy, and looks delicious. Can't wait to eat all this put together. So I put all the groceries, or put all the meal prep stuff away, cleaned the kitchen, and I went down and set up a pack and play downstairs since I have another toddler starting tomorrow, and put laundry away. Now it's 3, so it's time to get Bryony up, but it's actually like 4, you know, because daylight savings time. But it's 3 now, and Silly really wants to go to the park, and it's not super duper cold, so thought we'd try that because it's gonna be getting darker earlier, and this will probably be one of our last times to play at the park before it snows. I'm just feeling really tired though, for whatever reason, I don't really know. And it's bath night, so I think we'll go to the park, head home, I'll make supper, have a bath, and then bedtime. Pretty boring night. You scoop in? Just got home and I realized as I was walking in, we need to get all this fairy garden stuff in and cleaned up. There's still some other outdoor stuff we need to do that I need Sam's help with, so hoping we can get it done when he's home and it won't have snowed yet. We're very cranky. I should have had a snack before we left. Do you need help? Honey, you ate most of it. Okay. So I'm just gonna put it in here with pour some hot soapy water over it and let it kind of sit for a little bit. Maybe tonight I'll scrub them or something. So it's 4:30, I'm making this green chili chicken casserole, and like I said, I didn't make my own green chili sauce, so I just used green chili enchilada sauce, just, I don't know how much, like 1/3 of the can, so that it wasn't too runny. And then when you're making this sauce, you're supposed to add some sour cream. Oh, Bryony. So, but I'm adding just a little plain Greek yogurt just to thicken it up, and then I added fresh cilantro. So that's my way of making this a little bit easier, and I didn't want to buy all the stuff I needed to buy for that, so I just bought the enchilada sauce. Playing Duplos while Mama makes supper. Silly likes to make big towers. So here's supper for tonight. I knew the girls probably would not be thrilled about this, so I'm doing kind of what I call dip supper, I guess. Normally we do it for lunch. So it's apples with peanut butter, pretzels with peanut butter. He's showing. Pretzels with peanut butter. Or what else can you dip your pretzels in? Hummus. And then what can you dip your peppers in? Ranch or the hummus. And then I just gave him some of that to try, but that way it's not so overwhelming. Just took a bath. Santa's on his way home, so he's gonna help lay Celia down since I laid her down last night. Mama! Somebody does not want to clean up her mess, but it's time. Miss Cranky Pants. Okay. Santa's home. Just laid the girls down. He's tired. I'm really tired. I'm kind of feeling like I might be getting sick. Probably not. I just think I'm off for whatever reason. My throat's kind of hurting, but anyway, we're gonna hang out. I'm probably gonna fall asleep on the couch, and we will see you guys soon. Bye guys, have a good night.